Okay, here we are.
Hello, welcome to Kuala Lumpur with our two sweaty faces.
Alright guys, welcome back to the travel vlog.
We made it to our first destination, as you might be able to see, and we're in Kuala Lumpur. Yeah, we're both very excited to finally be here.
It wasn't the easiest journey, so to give you a little story on how we got here, normally there isn't something so memorable about actually going to the airport. I'm going to take Carolyn's parents' car from the little town in Germany where we were staying to the big Frankfurt airport.
Yeah, just to say, we woke up at 5 and it's a 2-hour drive, so we're ready to leave at 6, like even before. And the flight was at 11, so we had plenty of time. Would have been there like over 3 hours before the flight, like easy peasy, but didn't turn out that way.
So we loaded all the bags and everything in the car, everyone got in. First thing, turned the car on, tested the pedals.
Well, normally what I do is, because I have to adjust the seat, because if my dad's driving, he's much taller than me and I have to put the seat forward. So in order to see how far I have to put it forward, I touch the pedal to see if I can reach it fully. So that's what I did, and then I turned the car on afterwards, and it's an automatic, but it doesn't really matter. And the car was like full on, I don't even know, like making the motor sound as if I was like on the gas pedal, and then I realized the gas pedal got jammed. And I was like, oh my god.
I tried it again, and the same thing happened again, and all this white smoke and whatever came out of the back. So we decided, obviously, not to drive on the Autobahn with a car where the accelerator sticks.
Oh god, no.
I mean, obviously. And so we moved all of the stuff into Carolyn's car, which was meant to have been sold either that day or the day before because we were leaving, but
oh, my poor little car.
Yeah, but as luck would have it, it wasn't. So we were able to put all the stuff in the car, and it's about half the size, but then we had to put a whole jerry can full of petrol, actually a jerry can and a half full of petrol in the car. But the journey there was fine. It was a couple of 100 kilometers and it was pretty smooth sailing. We got to the airport, plenty of time, only to find that someone had left like a big, like, what was it, like a big bin bag?
It was a bin bag full of, well, unidentified items. And if you've ever been to the airport, or if you are in an airport a lot, you probably know what happens if there's anything where people don't know who it belongs to. They have to call the bomb squad to make sure it's not a bomb. That's just the protocol, so it wasn't anything terrifying or anything. It's just a normal thing. It happened to me a bunch of times already. But the problem was that it was right in front of our check-in counters. So the whole area of the airline we were supposed to check in was completely blocked off. And
then when it did open, there was queues and queues of people, and by the time that we got to our check-in counter, what was it? We checked in and got our boarding passes at the time the plane was meant to be boarding.
Yeah, we managed to check in an hour before our flight was supposed to leave, which normally is perfectly fine, and then they gave us the boarding pass and said go straight to the gate, because the time it was at the moment was the time the flight was supposed to be boarding.
We had to literally not run but go very fast from the check-in desk all the way through the airport, which is obviously a massive airport. Karen persuaded the security woman to let us go priority. We found our gate, we got to the counter, and nothing had happened. They were.
As always.
We made it though, managed to get on the plane, no problems, and now we're here.
We made it. So we have a situation right now. You can't see me yet, but I just tried to get ready and then this happened. Yeah. I'm not doing a face mask, no. I thought, oh, I'm gonna be good, you know, for the environment, my skin, and buy some natural sunscreen. Maybe natural sunscreen is not the way to go.
So the first day or so we just wandered around and just kind of chilled. We took a while to get over the jet lag.
Yeah, and when we were walking around it got really hot really quickly because we got out quite late, so we ended up walking around in the midday sun. You can probably imagine just coming from like Germany where it's still quite cold to Kuala Lumpur where it's just boiling hot, especially midday. I think it's like 35, 36 degrees. When we were in front of the Petronas house, we realized that it has a mall underneath, and that's exactly the strategy that all the Malaysians have as well. When it gets too hot, just go to the mall because they have AC. So we're just wandering around in the mall. And also a tip that I have, if you want to try some really nice local food for a good price, is go to a mall because they have food courts there. On our first day in Kuala Lumpur, it's really, really hot.
It's super hot. 30 odd degrees.
Yeah,
sweating.
So just get used to our sweaty faces already. I think that's not going to change anytime soon. Hello, it's Sunday now, the next day. And we're just getting ready because we're gonna go to the mall. It's just around the corner from here to have some food there, some lunch. We're just having a chill day. That's what I had, that's what Alex had, some pad thai. What do you think?
Very nice.
So there's one thing I want to say, because he just saw us fill up our water bottles, so we don't use any plastic bottles, and we save plastic, which is good for the environment. Then we go to the mall, and I didn't really know if we should drink something, but I went for some water anyway because I need to like just drink more and hydrate. And everybody else next to us was having some glasses of drinks, so I thought, oh, just a glass of water is gonna be okay. And then they gave us this. So it's a plastic cup with a plastic lid and a plastic straw, and I feel like I have failed so badly. I know it's only the second day, but I'm trying to avoid plastic anyway. It's just like a big deal to me, so I'm not too happy with it. Alright, so we're back home now, and I thought I just want to give you guys a little bit of context to what I said earlier, because I was a bit surprised earlier when I ordered some water and I thought I'm just gonna get a glass of water, and it came in a plastic cup with a lid and a straw, and I didn't really think that was necessary. Like, if I would have known, I'd probably just like have some other water later because we are really close to home anyway. Me personally, I have decided now that we're going to travel quite a lot. I don't want to have a bigger impact on the environment that is necessary. For example, not use as much plastic. It's like quite an important topic for myself. I just wanted to say, I think it's good to know about the impact that it has if you maybe like you don't care and you just use all the plastic, because it's probably going to be a topic when we go to Bali, for example. They have quite a big problem with having the plastic in the ocean, and in general the beaches are quite flooded with plastic, and obviously it's not good for the animals living in the ocean. But that's not really the point of this video. I just wanted to say that I'm gonna try to just like not use plastic if it's not necessary. Like, for example, I don't want to use any plastic straws. I brought my own metal straws, so if I want to use a straw I can just have my own one. We brought lots of reusable water bottles, and I understand if you're in a situation where you want some water and you're dehydrated and you want to drink something and you need to buy some water, it's perfectly fine. That's what we did as well the first day we got here, because we really needed it and there was nowhere where we could fill up our bottles. So I don't want to judge in any way. I just think it's important to just try and be better. It's the same as going out for coffee and just bringing your own coffee mug, because I'm aware obviously that flying isn't great for the environment either, and we're probably going to do quite a bit of that. So I just want to like make things a bit better if I can. That's all I wanted to say. I hope I got the message across the right way, and yeah.
And then once we had woken up, one night we decided to go to one of these night markets. There's a really famous one called
Lvly street food night market. It's only open in the evening because it's a night market, but it's open every day.
Yeah. And so we got a grab, and then all of a sudden it started raining, but not just normal European style raining. This was something else.
When you're trying to go to a street market, and then the second you leave the house, this is what happens. I just jumped up so quickly I almost ran the guy over. I mean, I was in the rain for about a second, and look. Yeah, and about the night market, you should probably know that mostly everything is outside. So what you're supposed to do is walk through the street, and there's stores on each side, and you can grab bits and bobs of food and try everything that you like, or you just sit down on the side of the street where they have little restaurants and everything. But it was raining so much, and us being completely unprepared, we didn't bring an umbrella or rain jackets or anything.
It's been going on for about 10-15 minutes. We've been in the rain for honestly 1 second or 2 seconds, going from over there to here. You can see, I don't know how well this is going to pick up. We were meant to be going down a street market. Outdoors, that is.
The one time we're like leaving our home for a little bit further, trying to go somewhere outdoorsy, and then this happens. We just found a place to sit down and just have some iced tea, which is very nice. So that's the aftermath. It's a little bit left, but I think we did well. It was really, really good.
So instead of a subway system that places like London and other big cities have, they have a monorail system. So it's all above ground, over the roads, right next to the rivers, and we've got one that goes right to the place that we're staying. So to get home, we managed to get a monorail, which is quite cool. And you get these, instead of a ticket, you get like a blue plastic token, and it scans it on the way in, and then you just deposit it on the way out.
We just took the monorail home, and that was our start to Kuala Lumpur. The first couple of days it was really chill because we just wanted to take it easy. We're still super jet lagged and tired and didn't really know what was going on. I think it was a great first experience, and I hope we managed to take you along and give you a little first impression of Kuala Lumpur. So if you have any questions, just let us know in the comments. We're gonna keep taking you along on our travels. And yeah, just subscribe to our channel if you don't want to miss out on anything. We hope you enjoyed the first vlog.
Alright, see you next time.
Bye.